Hello, welcome to the Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. My name is Bojan Savic, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale again. I'm gonna take the 2022 Mercedes EQB 350 4MATIC for a little ride. So just here, follow me. So we're gonna drive this vehicle till it tells us that we can drive it. 2022 Mercedes EQB 350, the system tells us, or the Mercedes-Benz tells us the vehicle is supposed to get 227 miles of range, and that's what it is rated for as an EPA. The vehicle acceleration 0 to 60, it's in the 6 seconds. It does have the 288 horsepower, 384 pound-feet of torque. Does have the dual motor, one in the front, one in the rear. This one is the all-wheel drive. So I'm gonna take this vehicle, drive it till the vehicle tells me to stop. Hopefully I can go over 227 miles of range. Follow me. Okay, I'm starting my drive on the EQB 350. And I'm gonna be driving it basically till it stops. Right now it has a 67 miles. So I'm gonna be doing some of the city driving, of course, and the highway driving. As you would expect, that will be the mixture of both for the real world here in Phoenix, Arizona, driving what we can get. So we'll see how it goes. Well, one of the first impressions, because this is also my first time driving this EQB, it's very quiet, of course, very smooth. Basically on the way here I drove my C63, so that part was really noisy. As I was stating, I'm continuing my drive. So far the vehicle is showing me, and I just the guys charged it for me, so their vehicle was showing me 217 miles when I just started. Right now I'm down to the 215 miles. So the vehicle is currently in the eco mode, so obviously I'm gonna try to make and preserve as much energy as possible, and to see how much of a range can I get basically with this vehicle, where the claims and the EPA rating for the 243. Obviously depends, I guess, everything how I drive, on the temperature outside and everything else. Currently there in Phoenix it's about, I think, 105 degrees. Not too bad. And that's basically where we're starting our drive. It's a Friday, 105 degrees and about 3:30, and we're gonna see how much driving can I get over the next few days. What's really interesting in this car, again, we're talking about somebody that for the first time driving, for the longer time that I'm driving the electric vehicle, and I have to pay attention to many of the other things, that my range went down from 217 down to 190, and now it's back. As you can see, it's 215 miles. And basically I just went from the 67 to now it's 72 miles. So does constantly vary basically how you drive, the conditions outside and everything else. That's one of the first things that I can translate, that I'm really getting used to far as on this driving. Basically it's a stop and go traffic a little bit. Mostly is just cruising on the regular streets. I will do the freeway as well, quite a bit of a drive as well. That's maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure. Tomorrow for sure, but today maybe I'll take some part of that. Drive is awesome. I love the quietness, and when I play the music, obviously you can't have everything on. So it's nice, comfortable. Brake, I have that everything in eco mode, because I'm getting used to when I let go of the accelerator pedal, the vehicle does brake, and I can see it's putting back the energy into the battery, and it's quite useful, make the drive a little bit smoother, something that I really didn't get used to. It's opposite of the regular cars that we all driving. I'm trying to bring the vehicle to the complete stop. As you can see, I still need to use the brake for a little bit before the vehicle completely stopped. Our ride is super smooth. I love the quietness of the ride. There is no vibration, so obviously that's something expected from the electric car. Everything else is very familiar to some of you that already have the GLB, the EQB, would be feeling just like at home. So this is a nighttime driving. Basically I just put only 20 miles on the car, so tonight I'm gonna probably put another 10, 15, maybe up to 20, and then tomorrow we're gonna put more mileage. So far everything is working great. Want to just reiterate that I'm using the eco mode still, because I'm trying to get myself used to this braking, which kind of like when you are coming to a stop sign, you let go of the accelerator pedal. As soon as you let go of this accelerator pedal, of course you can't feel it, but the vehicle is immediately braking. So I am using that, and it's definitely putting some power back into the vehicle, in the battery. So that's what my drive tonight is going to be. We're still in the nighttime driving. I just wanted to switch some of the screens and some of the information that's presenting now. You can go from the main theme into the EQ, and then you can go here in the themes and you can put eco or energy theme. So it's going to change in the center display as well as the instrument cluster. It will tell you more information as far as on the flow, the energy use, and everything else. In the central display, it's giving me everything orange. The power right now, it's shifting to the rear wheels as well as the front wheels. Again, this is the two electric motors on the two axles that are providing the power. And right now, as soon as I take off the foot of the accelerator pedal, because I'm in the eco mode, I have a stronger recuperation from the brake pedal. The vehicle is slowing down, so I'm putting the power back into the battery. Versus right now, I'm on accelerator again. Obviously, I'm spending the power. Also, in the eco display on my right hand side of the instrument cluster, it does give you the modes on the constant, coasting, and acceleration, tell you where you're spending your energy the most. And here on the left part, it will tell you how many miles. With the current driving, you can go, and it's showing me 187 miles that I have left on the charge, and the maximum that I can go is 193 currently. And obviously tell you how much power am I using, 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour that it's what's giving me right now. So just some of the other features. The warranty on the battery, the vehicle has a warranty for the 4 years or 50,000 miles. Okay, there we go. And battery warranty is 8 years or 100,000 miles. Again, $450 for the car. Battery is warranted for the 8 years, 100,000 miles. So the other features, the vehicle does have the 24 hours roadside assistance if you would get out of the power. So somebody would need to pick you up, somebody would need to tow the vehicle. And I love using this minus pedal. So basically that will minus pedal, since this is a single speed transmission, it will use to put the power back into the battery. Right now I'm not pressing the accelerated pedal. Hope you can notice that the vehicle is slowing down rapidly. The vehicle weight, somebody asked, does this vehicle qualify for the certain things? The vehicle weight approximately is 5,800 pounds GVWR, gross vehicle weight rating. So some of the other things, how long it's going to take me to charge the vehicle. Well, you can get about 30 miles per 1 hour in the charge. On the regular, if you would put this at the house, at home, your regular charger that we hope it's going to get between 7 and 8, 9, right around there. So that's how much you would need for the 240 volt home charger. You will take about 30 miles per 1 hour. Far as on the level 3 or DC charging, super fast charger, whichever term do we want to use. The vehicle will give you about 80% in just about 30 minutes. Again, don't forget, this is the 70.5 kilowatt hour battery. So far as on some of the data, far as on the battery, I want to reiterate again that many of the features on this vehicle is the same what the GLB is. The dimensions of the vehicle are just about the same, and many of the other features that are standard in the vehicle, blind spot assist, yeah, rear view camera, yes, power everything, their cruise control, that will all come about standard on this vehicle. So currently I traveled just over 107 miles, and so far the vehicle is showing me that I have another 139 miles more to go with this state of charge on the second day. So trying to drive as much as I can lately without just sitting in a car and driving all the time. Okay, I'll be with the update a little bit later on. Thank you. Well, I just want to give you an update. So now it's Monday. I pick up the car on Friday, so third day of driving the car. The car says that I still have 81 miles of driving to go. I so far drove 158 miles, and again, mostly it was a city driving. I used the freeway, not all that much, but right now I'm going on the freeway 51 north right now, to be quite specific. So looks like I'm gonna be able to meet the requirements, or what the Mercedes-Benz /EPA says that this vehicle is supposed to have by quite a bit. So if I drive more, it's gonna be over 240 miles. So we're on a good track as far as on what the car recommendations are, and the EPA driving range. So definitely can attest that the car can go more than 240 miles of range, but I did use, to be completely transparent, I did use the eco mode quite a bit, because I just wanted to get used to on the engine recuperation or the braking recuperation, putting back the power in the battery by braking, or just letting go of the accelerator pedal. And I did not use the air conditioning at all times, because all of my driving was in the morning or late at night when I really didn't use that. But so just wanted to give you that an update, and I'll let you know when we're anticipate to finish and wrap up everything tomorrow. So the vehicle starts with the MSRP starts at $58,050 at the MSRP. The vehicle is in the length, if you need to measure that, just over 183 inches long. The battery is 70.5 kilowatt hours. The vehicle is 0 to 60 miles per hour. You can get that in about 6 seconds. It's powered by the 288 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque power. That's for the dual electric motors that we have on this vehicle. And basically that equates to 215 kilowatts of power. If we're gonna measure this as an electric car, right? On the power. As far as on the charging on the vehicle, on the regular AC system, it does have the 9.6 kilowatt charging system. And if we're gonna go to the DC direct current fast charger, supercharger on the vehicle, you can take up to 100 kilowatt fast charging system. So basically most of us will charge this vehicle at home on the level 2 charging, right? 240 kilowatt at home charging, so it will take you basically about 8 hours to fully charge the vehicle, right? Or you can get in about 30 miles approximately in about per hour of charging, so depending on where on the level of charging your battery is at. For the fast charging, you can get up to the 80% of the power in about 30 minutes if you hook it up to the DC charging or the fast charging. This is all approximately what you can expect and what the vehicle is supposed to be. Here we're coming basically to an end of my couple of days drive with the EQB 350 4MATIC 2022. Just wanted to again distinguish and reiterate some of the things. This is the EQB 350. So the vehicle has 0 to 60 6-second range. The mileage that is stated from the EPA and from the Mercedes website is 227. We do have the EQB 300 that will also start at the much lower MSRP at about 54. It will be with the single motor. This one is with the dual motor. The vehicle will start with 54,000. It will have an acceleration 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, and it will have a little bit more range, about 16 miles more of a range, 243 miles. Also, this particular vehicle, as far as on some of the options and packages, I thought it was worth mentioning. It's going to be, you can have the AMG line with the night package, so it will give it a little bit sharper look. Nothing to do with the ride of the car. It's just the look and the styling which will affect the front bumper, the wheels, the side skirts. You can have the technology package as well. That will be basically, just to list options, it's augmented video for the navigation, speed limit assist, heads-up display, and the MBUX interior assistant. So that will be part of the technology package. And as well, it's going to have the driver assist package as an option. Driver assist package will include a long list of the features: active distance, distronic, active steering assist, evasive steering assist, active brake assist with the cross traffic function of the vehicle, and active brake assist with the cross traffic function, active emergency stop, active speed limit assist on the vehicle, active blind spot assist, active lane tracking assist, route-based speed adaptation, and active lane change assist with I already mentioned that. So those going to be all the features of the driver assist system that is available on this vehicle. So again, the ride is very smooth, very nice. Do like the quietness of the electric car. When you listen to the music, I think, my personal opinion, you can listen to a little bit more clear. Acceleration is very good. When you press an accelerator pedal, of course the torque comes immediately, so that is awesome. But you definitely see that your energy level kind of goes down. So just like the gasoline car, petrol cars will spend more fuel if you really step on that, and as well, if you use the more air conditioning or heating, the vehicle will lose more of the charge of the battery. But like I'm using, because I like to play with that, if you're using this Eco Assist feature, when you let go of the accelerator pedal, the vehicle activates recuperation, so it does put some of the charge back into battery, because the vehicle is slowing down. So instead of breaking down, it's just some of that energy it's put back in the vehicle. I just want to note that I'm right now down to the 30 mile of range, and the vehicle was giving me a warning sign. Same thing as a gasoline car will let you know, hey, you're down to the reserve part, you're down really low with the fuel. So do you want to look for the gasoline station? In this case, the vehicle is asking me, do you look for the charging station? But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we will drive this vehicle till it shows 0, just to see how many miles can it get. And so far I'm on the track for the 243 miles, which is pretty good. As you can see, I'm finishing my couple of days of drive since the Friday. Now it's Tuesday. I think I went close to about 235 miles. I can't see exact mileage because the vehicle is telling me reduced drive system performance, see operator's manual. And right now I'm coming back to the dealership. The car is telling me I can go still for 7 more miles, but again, I'm coming to right here an end, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale parking lot. So I'm going to find out in a minute, to put it in the park, to see if it's going to show me exact mileage. No. Hello, again, my name is Bojan Savic, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. I just completed a 4-day from a Friday now till Tuesday drive with the EQB, and I was driving it basically as long as the system will allow that. So this particular vehicle is 22 Mercedes EQB EQB 350 four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive for Medic, right? It's stated from the Mercedes, the vehicle has a 227-mile range. I just parked this car and I have 235 miles right now on that. So it went a little bit over. Far as on most of my driving, I did use the eco mode quite a bit, and I did use the recuperative braking for the vehicle to slowing down. It really was fun to me. I drove the vehicle all times of day, morning, middle, at night. I did not use the air conditioning at all times, so sometimes there was no need, like especially at night or early in the morning. But again, the vehicle drove excellent. I was able to complete it more, and I still have 7 miles to go, but the system is giving me the warning far as not to go any further, to come somewhere where it's short. Again, 227-mile range stated from the Mercedes. I was able to do the 235 with still 7 miles more to go, so it will give me a total of the 242. The vehicle is more than excellent. Far as on the in-town driving, I don't know, you might want to plan some of your route if you're going out of state on the longer trips. But if you have any questions, more details, I'll be happy to discuss anything in detail. It's Bojan Savic, Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, 2022 Mercedes EQB 350 4MATIC.